Greetings and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to take you to West Africa, whether from Nigeria or from Ghana. We're just going to go. All right, I'm going to show you how I made this delicious AKARA or KOOSE, depending on which country you're from. First, we're going to start off with some black-eyed peas. Now you're going to wash the peas and soak them. So I soaked the black-eyed peas for a couple of hours. Now they're very soft. You could see that the shell, it could actually come off. Traditionally, the shell is removed and you only use the inner portion of the beans, but we're going to keep that on today because we're going to keep that extra fiber and the nutrients from the shell. Okay, so the seasonings I'm going to use are Scotch Bonnet Pepper. I actually got this from my garden. It's super hot and flavorful. And I'm going to use some red onions. So now it's time to add our soaked beans to a blender. I'm using my Vitamix. If you have a food processor, you could also use that. Now we're going to pour all the beans in with just enough water to blend it up. You don't want to put too much water in it or else you're going to spoil it. So I'm going to start off on a low setting and you're gonna blend it until it's nice and smooth. If you want, you could add your seasonings to it, but I'm gonna save the seasonings for a little bit later. So now I'm just going to scrape out all of the beans into a large bowl. Alright, so I'm going to use a hand mixer and I'm going to blend this up to get it nice and smooth. You could use any type of mixer. If you have a big stationary one, you can. You just want it to get nice and smooth. At this point, I'm going to add in my onions and my Scotch Bonnet Pepper, and I'm going to blend it in. I like the color of the pepper and the onions, and that's why I didn't add it in earlier. I put a little bit of salt. I'm using pink salt, and look, it's nice and smooth and fluffy. Perfect for frying. So what I'm going to do is scoop it up with a spoon and I'm going to drop it in some hot oil. Now this oil, you have to make sure it's on medium heat. You don't want it to be too hot, because if it's too hot, it's just going to cook the outside really fast and then the inside will still be wet, and you don't want to bite into that, right? You want to make sure that it's cooked properly throughout. I'm using a skewer to flip them over so that way, you know, you could get it, make sure that it's fried evenly on all sides. And now I'm just gonna scoop them out and place them on some paper towel, so that the paper towel could absorb some of that excess oil. I'm going to repeat this process until all of my AKARAs are totally fried and nice and crispy. So take a look at how it is when you crack that open. It's light and fluffy and airy. You can still see the onions and particles of hot Scotch Bonnet Pepper. It's just a sight to see. I hope you enjoyed this trip to West Africa with me, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Hit that notification bell. Give me a like and a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.